wild oysters of Prince Edward Island, we're going to start off with something a little bit on the easier side to look at. Nice teardrop shape, got a very deep cup to it, pronounced hinge, and I'm just going to do it exactly the same way as I normally shuck every other oyster. A little bit of force to put that, and finesse to clean it up. Gorgeous. And then we'll put that here. The challenge is running with the ice. The ice is melting faster than I can use it. Let's use this wonky one. Now, this is where you could use a cloth to really cover the bottom, make sure it's nested quite nicely. You can still see the hinge quite beautifully there. I do the same thing on my block. I just hold on to it, into the hinge, quarter turn, just pops it open quite nicely. As long as you control that oyster from rocking around and moving around, then you've got very good control on your oyster as it is. Whoa, there it is, beautiful. Let's put that there. Then we will use the banana boat. If it's turned up like this, I kind of still want to have the hinge sort of parallel to the ground so I can get into it. Right about here, see it's a wonky shape. I'm holding it up this way. You might want to, again, put a cloth under here to keep it from wobbling around. And so I will just go like this, nice and slow. It might break right in the middle, top shell, as it did. Oh, underneath. So pry it up, scrape it off. Because it's so curved, you can see the shell's going to break right where the adductor muscle is right here, because that's the weakest part of the oyster, and as the angles are such, you pry this up, it's going to snap in half. So let's fix that by just going underneath, get that adductor, scrape out any of the grit that's left. And that's okay. See? Still a wonderful big oyster. That's where the shell broke right in half. Put that down. Next, we're going to go with the banana upturn. How do you do this one? Right? Look at this wonker. This is where what's useful with this board is that you can elevate the hinge. So I would just raise it up to this position here. It's curled right down below, right here below the top, but I curl this up so I can hold on to it. And I'm going to come in right here and I'm going to go gingerly. Yep. And this is great because this is where I like to use these oysters as a display, like a Salvador Dali painting. You can have these drape over top. Oh, and it's a beauty, eh? Oh, goodness. Look at that. It's full wonk. Now, you're not going to hold the liquor. The liquor is going to drop out because it's called gravity. It's going to slide over. But look, you can literally put that right there. And like a Dali painting, you got this thing drooping over the other ones. It's fantastic. Always remember to loosen it up. And this is where you want to learn how to loosen it just from the muscle. It's still going to be attached to this back shell, so you don't want it to slide out on you. You want your customers to be able to take it, especially when it's a banana like that. And you can use this over top, you know, showcase where it came from, you know, just to make a design. And we're going in finally for this one with a little bit of the sponge in the bottom. It's got an upturn. Normally I would go here, but you can see it's already been snapped away. If I go in here, it's going to explode probably. So to rescue that, I'm going to go in through the side opposite to where the muscle is, because this has actually got a wider seam. It's going to be easier to actually pick that up here rather than over here. Okay. So let's see, right about here. You can see already where the water bubbles out. When you're prying it, you're in a good spot. Got to go nice and slow at this point in time because I can feel that the sponge is it's very brittle on the underneath. And I don't know if I can actually do this one with the amount of sponge that's on the bottom. But let's get in there and cut a, no, it's already split the bottom. But let's see if we can rescue this. This is where you have a chowder type of oyster. This is still perfectly edible, but here, let's put this on the top shell. We'll do a top shell presentation. Flip it so it's anatomically correct. It's kind of, this is what I'd call ABF, a little bit shucked. Not technically servable, so you can eat this one or give it to a client or whoever's in front of you. Hey, I broke a shell, can you help me out here? This is the reason. You can see right here the pitting on the inside. The sponge has really taken it to a point where it's like osteoporosis. And if you look right inside there, it's totally cavernous with yellow sponge right on the inside. And that's what makes it so brittle. So trying to get into absolutely anything, because it's covered all the way from here down. This is what happens with a bottom grown oyster. If it touches the bottom, the sponge can actually move in. It's a creature, so it moves in, and it doesn't want to kill the oyster, it just wants to consume the calcium within the shell. So this is mine. Wonky shape, weird looking, beautiful taste of Prince Edward Island, Brackley Bay. My ice is melted, but this is my fave, this one right here. The wonky banana presentation, keep the shell, show it to your clients. Enjoy the wilds of PEI.